Good afternoon, students. I, Akansha Mishra, your science TGT teacher, is again back with a new chapter that is microorganisms and FOI. Students, before going to this chapter, I would like to tell you that please complete your first chapter question and answer. Whatever I am giving you, do it, and whatever I have not given, wait for it, I will give it to you. So, coming on to the chapter microorganisms, friends, and FOI. Students, do you know what the friends means? Friends easily means dost, and the foe means enemy or the dushman. So microorganisms, we will go to that afterwards. That what are microorganisms? So the chapter title is the microorganisms, friends or the foe. Means ये microorganisms हमारे दोस्त हैं या दुश्मन हैं. Okay. So coming to the first topic, students, what are microorganisms? Microorganisms clearly means to you that just go to the word microorganism. Microorganisms means micro and organisms. Micro means small and the organisms means living creatures. So students, microorganisms are the small living creatures that live on the earth. Okay students, so we can also say that microorganisms are the very small organisms that live on earth, but they have one special characteristic. That's why they are categorized under this category of microorganisms. What is that, students? Okay, let me tell you that characteristic of that, or you can say that speciality of the microorganisms is that they cannot be seen through our naked eyes. Naked eyes, you are getting, students? Means we cannot see it like this only with our open eyes. Okay, you can see your books, copies, school, teachers and students and your friends and everyone else with your open eyes or with your goggles or anything else, but you cannot see these type of microorganisms with your open eyes. What do you need for that? What do you need for seeing them? You need a microscope. You know very well, I think. Okay, so you need to use a microscope for seeing them. That's why they are so small. That's why they are called microorganisms. Microorganisms, students, come to its definition. The organisms that cannot be seen through naked eyes are called the microorganisms. Okay. Moving to our next topic, students, of this chapter, microorganisms, friends and foe. Now it is clear to you that what are microorganisms. Now the topic comes under this is the testing of microorganisms. How we can test that these are the microorganisms and these are not. So for testing of microorganisms or identification of microorganism, first of all you need to take a sample of water in a test tube. Whenever you will take sample of water in a test tube, water, it may be of a pond or lake or river or anywhere else, or of your home tap water. Okay students, because sometimes tap water also contains some type of microorganisms in it. So for to identification of that microorganism, we need to take a sample of water in a test tube and wait. If the soil particles are in the sample of water, then wait for those soil particles to settle down. When these soil particles will settle down, then you can take out just one drop of water from the top. Just one drop of water and place it on slide. Okay, after placing it on slide, you can smear it or you can spread it, and after spreading that one drop of water on a slide, you need to watch it or you need to see it under a microscope. For whatever will be the result, you can see it. But I will tell you, don't worry, I'm going to tell that what will be the result for that. Okay, so when you will watch that drop of water under a microscope, you can see several types of microorganisms in it. Like you can see cholera, algae, vigour, Spirogyra, or the Chlamydomonas, Paramecium, Euglena. These are the common types of microorganisms that are found in the water bodies. Okay students, so coming to the next is the types of microorganisms. What are the types of microorganisms? So students, coming back to the topic microorganisms, friends and foe. We already discussed what are microorganisms, and in that I told you that organisms that are not visible through our naked eye or through our unaided eye or through our opened eye, they are called the microorganisms. Now the testing of microorganisms I also told, let's revise it once. We need to take a water sample of any water bodies like ponds, lakes and other. We have to put in a test tube, take a drop of water on slide and watch it under the microscope. What you will see? You will see several different types of microorganisms in that. Now coming to the topic types of microorganisms, there are basically 5 types of microorganisms, but in your book only 4 types has been given, and those 5 types of the microorganisms are the bacteria, protozoa, algae, fungi and the virus one. Students, nowadays you are listening too much about the coronavirus, and these viruses are the type of microorganisms. Okay students, so I think you will take more interest in this because we all are fighting against the coronavirus, and this chapter deals with that only. So coming to our point, that is where do microorganisms lives. So students, these microorganisms lives everywhere, like from land to water. Marshy, you know students, what is marshy land? दलदल एरिया. ओके, सो दैट दलदल एरिया में भी रहते हैं जहाँ पे बहुत सारी गीली मिट्टी रहती है, दलदल जैसा रहता है, वहाँ पे दे यूज टू लिव देयर, एंड दे ऑल्सो यूज टू लिव ऑन ice, snow covered areas, means these are the micro and everywhere. Okay, etc. So students, these are the microorganisms that they live in extreme conditions. What are these are the extreme conditions, students? The extreme conditions means that the microorganisms, virus also comes under this category only, microorganisms. So the microorganisms that are able to live under too much high temperature, under too much cold temperature also. So that too much high or too much cold means the organisms that are able to survive in extreme conditions are called the microorganisms. Okay, you can see that virus, that is coronavirus, that we are listening about it today to a lot. So this virus is also a type of microorganism that it can live, it is also affecting the USA area, and it is also affecting the North Korea, South Korea also. So the temperature and the other humidity, rainfall and other maybe you must be listening that some people are used to say that nowadays that this coronavirus cannot survive in hot temperature. That's a false, students. These are the microorganisms have the ability to survive in extreme conditions. Extreme condition means extreme heat condition or other extreme cold conditions. Okay students, so coming to our next point is the microorganisms and us. What does the microorganisms and us means that how these microorganisms are correlated to us, how they are beneficial or how they are harmful to us. Okay students, so coming to the first topic that we will discuss, as the topic is microorganisms, friends and foe. So first of all we will discuss about friendly microorganisms. Okay, so friendly microorganism, you must have seen that whenever your mother makes a curd from the milk, but do you know the process? No. Maybe you must be know, some of you must be knowing about that. Okay, so making of curd is done by a type of bacteria that is called lactobacillus. This is a type or name of the bacteria that converts milk into the curd. You know students, dahi. Okay, so converts milk into the curd by the help of lactobacillus. But what do they do to make convert this milk into the curd? The students, the nature of microorganisms is that they multiply and increase their strength or increase their number. So same way, this lactobacillus, whenever added to the milk, they multiply it. You can see it with the help of microscope. They multiply and help in the formation of curd that we use to eat. So students, some microorganisms or some bacteria are also beneficial to us and useful to us. So lactobacillus is a type of bacteria that is useful to us, because curd helps in easy digestion of the food. Okay, so you can say that lactobacillus is a friendly microorganism to us. Now coming to the commercial use of microorganisms. What does the commercial use means, students? Commercial use means on the industrial scale. Okay, students. So you must have seen that in a rainy days, the bread that you used to eat, bread gets white patches on it. What does that white patches means to you? That those white patches are the fungi. Okay, students. Whenever you will see these fungi or those white patches under the microscope, you will see a round structure like this clearly when you will see under the microscope. Okay, students. So whenever the in commercial basis or in the industries, whenever the things like bread are used to be made, then you must be know about that they used to add a type of yeast that is Saccharomyces. Okay, this is a name of that fungi, students. Okay, and commonly known as yeast. Okay, so they add Saccharomyces to the flour plus sugar to form the bread. Okay, students, the bread that we eat, without the yeast or without the help of Saccharomyces, this bread cannot be formed. Okay, students. So we have seen two examples of the friendly microorganisms in the making of curd and in the making of bread also. Okay, students. So whatever the further, we will discuss it tomorrow. And whatever doubts you are having, please ask it once, and please go through all this chapter, all these points carefully and deeply also.